On this episode of the world's strictest parents,
Look at me when I'm talking to you. Look at me like a man.
meet the McCuins, a God-loving family
My kids understand that I inspect.
who believe in the power of truth.
I still go through the rooms.
You cannot lie to me.
For the next week, they'll take charge of two teens who are racing off the rails.
Hopefully I'll be drunk so I could care less.
But can this strict family
Piss me off.
We're gonna do this.
I'm in shock. I don't.
and their church
I thank you this week, God, that you
force a change?
I didn't drink, I swear.
Well, clearly you've not been truthful about this.
This is not gonna be a party.
My name is Ricky Zona. I'm 18 and I'm from Laguna Beach, California.
He always gets me really up every weekend.
Ricky's had issues with alcohol.
All alcohol and red cups, and we can party all night. I don't care.
He's lied to me.
My fake ID is my baby. Take care of this more than anything in the world. Works every time. I love women.
Dude, she's mine.
My motto is, an awkward morning is better than a lonely night.
My issue with Ricky is he knows how to play hard. He just has to learn how to work hard. We need to get a job.
I'm not getting a job.
You have too much time on your
job.
Ricky always had decent grades up until 8th grade. And in 8th grade, a lot happened to him. His father and I got divorced. I got a phone call at work. It was the assistant principal telling me that she had to suspend him.
I got caught with alcohol. It was fun, 2 weeks off.
I'm really afraid. I'm really afraid. If Ricky doesn't change his ways, he's going to realize when he's 28 or 29, he had the capability of doing big things.
His life actually is spinning out of control. He's at a critical point in his life right now. I've tried and tried, and he's not listening to me anymore.
I'm my own person. I'm gonna live life the way I want to. There's absolutely nothing I want to change about Slick Rick.
What is there to know if somebody's a druggie or tries to commit suicide or whatever?
Shut up.
No, I won't shut up and stop telling me that.
My name is Katie Bryant. I live in Mesa, Arizona. I started smoking and drinking when I was in 7th grade.
Katie has not had a father in her life since she was about 6 months old. I mean, I wish I could know whether or not you're gonna make better choices now.
It doesn't matter. There's no point in trying to prove anything to you because you don't believe me.
That's not true.
I feel like she doesn't listen. When we do talk, nothing gets solved.
Hey, well, whatever. I've been freaking sitting at home for 3 weeks.
Now that she's gotten a little older, she's gotten a little bolder, she does things that she knows is gonna hurt my trust. How am I supposed to believe you when you've lied to me so many times? Katie's kind of started having issues with some friends, or some friends of hers were making, bad choices, doing drugs, petty stealing, promiscuity. To Katie, it looks normal, and it's not normal.
I have given you answers.
Don't leave.
My mom thinks I'm a follower because of some of the things that I've done or some of the things that I've tried. But what I do has nothing to do with anybody else. It's all because of me.
About 3 weeks ago, Katie was involved in a near-fatal car accident. And she decided that it was okay to get in a car with a person who'd been drinking too much. If she had left this world that night, I mean, there had been so much anger and just hurt and hate. I don't know what I would have done. Hope she comes back with a new appreciation for all that I have to do.
Bye, honey.
And that she doesn't think that my decisions are there to hurt her, but to help her and to guide her.
It's like going to like a jail or something. But better than my house.
Seeing Ricky go away is very scary, and I hope he comes back with a new attitude.
First plan, I gotta test how far I can push him right off the bat.
My name is Steve McCuin. I have 3 teenagers. I have a 19-year-old named Brittany, I have a 16-year-old named Tyler, and a 15-year-old named Joe.
The McCuins are absolutely God-fearing folk.
Let's pray. Father, thank you for this food Thank you for our family. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm a pastor. Church has been a pivotal part of our family for years.
My kids don't do what I expect all the time until they understand that I inspect. I do inspect. I still go through the rooms.
Just strip Joe's bed. I think it's very important to have rules in the house, and I think because we have rules, it keeps the house running smoothly.
The idea of not helping out is not really an option.
When you get finished, you want to help me with Joe's bed?
Yeah. Growing up, discipline was I would get grounded.
When we don't follow the rules, the consequences are usually we get things taken away from us, like phones. You're basically locked in your room all day with nothing to do but stare at a wall.
I want my kids to understand that if you're going to do it, you're going to do it with excellence. Tyler and Joe work and live football. Brittany was a cheerleader all through high school. Our family's always been musical.
The studio is like my safe place, my haven to go to write music.
Our hopes as a family this week is to help these two teenagers coming in find solid ground that they can go back home and change their lives for the better.
What's up?
Hi.
I'm Ricky.
I'm Katie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Did you bring anything for the trip?
No, actually.
I brought a bag of treats.
Did you?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm not going on the weekend sober. Brought some rum. These people don't know what's gonna hit them. They're not gonna be able to handle me, I already know that.
Oh, God.
Hey.
I'm Steve.
I'm Ricky.
Ricky.
Ricky. Hey, I'm Angie.
I'm Ricky.
Katie.
Nice to
Katie,
meet
I'm
you.
Steve.
Katie. Katie. Hey, it's good to have you.
When I met these people, I thought to myself, there's nobody like this in Laguna Beach. There's not even anybody like this in California.
Ricky and Katie.
I'm Ricky.
I'm a little anxious to see how things will go. I'm sure that they'll have a culture shock coming into our home.
So to make it easy, so that you wouldn't have any questions, we just basically pulled up a McCuin household rules of conduct and things that we kind of live by and go through here.
We just kind of laid out for them the rules of the house.
No alcohol of any kind. No smoking or use of tobacco products. Dress modestly at all times. I don't want to see any body parts that shouldn't be seen. No fornicating. Do you know the definition of that word? No sex.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, who calls it fornication? Why not just call it sex? The list is total bull. It's beyond total bull.
What I'd like for you to do is each of you sign both of these, and we're going to post them on the fridge for you to come back and look at if you need to remember what you agreed to.
Like, I don't have set rules at my house. I just pretty much do whatever.
Both of you go up and get anything out of your bags and bring to me that would cause you to break any of these rules that you've agreed to. I'll tell you both right now, and if you'd ask my kids, you cannot lie to me. You may think you can, but you cannot lie to me. I'll wait patiently. This is not going to be a party.
There's a Nazi downstairs that's trying to find my...
Coming up,
In my bag, I have condoms. I'm hiding all this stuff.
Ricky risks the McCuin's wrath.
We're going to step upstairs and take a peek through your bags. We arrived at an understanding that if there was anything in their baggage that would cause them to break the rules, they had to bring that to us.
In my bag, I have condoms. I'm hiding all this stuff. This, I'm gonna give him just so he thinks everything's gone. But really, I got an extra pack, just in case.
This house is crazy. If I had something, I would tell them. I would bring it down.
I'm hiding the alcohol right here, and then I'll put it back in later. Found some stuff from the trip.
Ricky brought back down boxes of condoms, not so much appreciative of the fact that he expected that activity to be taking place.
Is there anything else?
No.
We're going to step upstairs and take a peek through your bags and, you know, make sure this is everything. We'll be right back, okay? If they live in my home, I have the right to inspect. In practical terms, that means they know that at any moment that the element of surprise can get them.
Did you hide anything?
No, I didn't have anything on me.
This is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. When Mr. McCuin came up here to search my bag, I was tripping balls.
Just looking to see, you know, if there's anything written on the shirts.
Box of condoms. I had hoped I wouldn't find anything.
So that's gonna be a no. If you can't wear it to church, you can't wear it.
This kid's getting busy here.
I thought these were shorts, but this is actually a mini skirt, so that's gonna be a no too. We have Ricky here, and you know, if we can nip temptation in the bud, I'm all about that.
I hid the alcohol in the kid's guitar case. It's like bulging out.
I was worried that he was gonna get in trouble because I knew what he had in his bag.
No alcohol. I'm so screwed.
When Steve came downstairs, he had additional items, and so I was a little concerned that maybe Ricky brought anything such as drugs or alcohol.
You wanna go first?
Sure. The one shirt has a phrase on it that's inappropriate, so that's gonna be a no. And then just the shortness of the skirt.
I totally disagree because that skirt is not even short at all,
I looked in a couple of places that kind of made me feel like you held back on me. A half-truth is the same as a lie, okay?
I definitely thought he found the rum.
Trust is important. Full trust. Found 2 more boxes.
That probably just got moved around in the floor.
Well, it's hard to get moved around in a shoe. I want to have a word of prayer and ask God to help you. Let's join hands. Let's do it like this. Let's do it this way. All right. And I think we're going to have God's help through this whole process. And I thank you, Father, today that you have brought Ricky, and I thank you, Lord, that you have brought Katie into our lives for this week.
Just because you're religious doesn't mean you have to take it out on me.
And that, Father, when we leave here this week, that, Lord, we'll be closer together. They will have learned and drawn and grown and become better people. Ricky and I, we're going to establish trust, hopefully, but going to have to watch Ricky on the full truth.
They think they can change me when there's no chance. These people are like clueless. If the new dad catches me drinking, he catches me drinking, it'll be interesting. And hopefully I'll be drunk, so I could care less.
Let's call it a night. All right? Good night, man.
All right.
You guys want to run some pass drills?
Yeah.
Sure. Ricky, you up for this? Athletics for my kids has taught them discipline as much as it's made them physically fit.
Are you kidding me?
Today, we gathered some of the football players and went out to a park here in town.
Go. Touchdown, touchdown.
I'm not looking forward to playing football with them today. These kids have been playing football their whole lives. This is the coldest I've ever been in my life.
California boy.
I'm wearing shorts in 25-degree weather while it's snowing. Can you get frostbite on your and it's hard to breathe.
That's hard for you. It's fine. All right, I'm on the ball now.
I'm lazy. I haven't worked out in so long.
Bump it up, Katie, bump it up.
Brittany's been in cheerleading and dance all of her life. Her last 2 years, she was cheerleading captain of the team. So I was very proud of her to have earned that respect and the leadership of her peers.
Tell me when you get to 10.
I wasn't counting. Brittany is definitely big into exercising and being fit.
Get those obliques burning.
I'm running into benches. Like, it was bad. I was dying out there.
I quit. Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky.
Yeah, I'll start calling you that.
Ricky saw that there's some physical activity and some discipline that these boys had that he didn't have.
So how often do you, like, party and stuff?
Every time I can sneak out, pretty much. Like, even on school days, there's always parties.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So it's easy for you to sneak out?
If I can get out, whenever I can get out, I go and go to a friend's house and party.
Wow. I personally have never snuck out. I've never thought about sneaking out, so that would never happen. I'll be like too nervous. I don't think I could do that.
Coming up,
We thought we'd let you guys go out tonight and have a little fun.
the McCuins put their trust in the teens.
All of those rules still apply.
But will Ricky blow it?
What are you doing?
Go get your pants back on.
I want to teach these kids the importance of the church to our family and the importance of taking care of what we have.
It's a work in progress.
You guys come on in. So we decided to bring Ricky and Katie to the church to help us set up for a project that we're about to do. We're going to sand some baseboards and get it ready for some paint.
We're trying to do this for the church, and so we want to do it not only because it makes us feel good, because we're doing something for God, but we always want to put forth our best.
Have you ever sanded before?
No.
Here's what you do. You don't have to, just take the shiny varnish off of it. That's what you want to do. And you go just like that.
I really don't want to be doing this. And I don't care if it's for other people, I really don't. And I don't care if it's for a church.
What you're after is a smooth surface. I gotta tell you, Ricky, Katie's manning up on you over here. She's catching up to you. How much still see paint right there? Right here on this spot. See how bare this is? Run your finger over it. Get that shiny stuff right there.
Sandpapering the trim, it was very It's the first time I've been down on my hands and my knees and doing something like that.
I see the problem right now. It's a lack of effort.
Lack of effort?
Yeah. You have to kind of be a man about it.
He just points out 10 things that are wrong with it, and he wants us to fix it immediately. It was like a joke.
Well, I need you to get in that corner. You see where that, look right here. See where that, you still see that grain and that shiny there? Ricky didn't give it any effort and thought that I would just accept that. All right, let's gather our sandpaper and move to this other side.
What? I'm hungry.
I'm starving. We don't eat until we finish. And we're not leaving here till the challenge is completed. You're not going to get out of this. You're not going to con your way out of this. You're not going to talk your way out of this. We're going to do this.
I was super frustrated with it. It wasn't really the good time to give me a speech.
Come on, suck it up. You got to meet a challenge. It's about meeting challenges.
Ricky did not want to do it, but I was just gonna do it and get it over with. My knees hurt so bad, it pissed me off.
This is the most bull I've ever witnessed in my life.
Faster it gets done, the faster we can go home.
I just wanted to get out of there. I didn't like it, but I did it. I was sandpapering for like an hour, hour and a half.
Katie, did you finish?
Yeah.
You feel good about your side?
Yeah. They're trying their best to keep the church really nice, and I felt good afterwards.
You need to come back just a little farther, right in with that window. This is part of building excellence. You have to sometimes do the things you don't want to do to be able to do the things you do want to do. Well, I have to tell you guys, this does look a lot better.
Y'all come on downstairs for a minute.
Family conference. Since Ricky and Katie worked so hard today, we decided to give them a night out with our kids and have some freedom and continue the trust that they had gained from us. We thought we'd let you guys go out tonight and have a little fun. Really?
Grab something to eat, do a little bowling.
Want to call a few friends?
Let's keep in mind the rules of the house. Even though you're not physically in the house, all of those rules still apply.
We said, you know the rules? This is an opportunity. Knowing full well that I had spies on board. This is a trust thing tonight. So let's, don't let it down, okay?
Yep.
All right. Get ready, get dressed, do what you're gonna do.
Meeting.
What?
Meeting.
Before we left, Ricky pulled me into his room, and he was showing me the alcohol and his cigars.
So, here's the deal. Usually when I go out to a party, there is a lot of drinking, and it doesn't stop till 2 a.m.
Of course, I'm always prepared. I'm a man.
And I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to drink, and I was like, just give me a couple shots, like, oh, I'll be good.
Definitely grabbed my supplies for the night ahead and headed out. Eating this kid in Madden right now. I don't know if a Tennessee girl could handle Slick Rick. Dude, I hope there's some hot chicks in
Girls
there.
here are crazy.
Thanks for opening the door.
No problem, sweetie. This is the bowling alley.
As soon as we got into the bowling alley, it was probably 5-10 minutes later, he went and he got a beer.
I envisioned that there was gonna be a lot of girls, a lot of guys that wanted to have a good time. My ID works.
Oh my God.
I'm going big.
What are you doing? I was just so shocked that he just blatantly went over there and got a beer and just sat down right next to me, thinking I was gonna be okay with it. Right? Get rid of it?
No.
Why not?
Drink it.
Dude, you should give me one too.
Huh? I'm not buying you one.
I have plenty here.
I'm not blowing it.
Come on. He didn't want to get me one because he wanted to be the only one and he wanted to rub it in my face.
Like, go throw it away. That's not cool.
I'll pound it real quick.
Oh my God.
Ricky's just drinking it in front of all of us. I was actually really shocked. And after he drank that one, we talked to him. So you got a beer?
Yeah, I already drank it.
Yeah, my parents were like, they're freaked out.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
What?
I don't know.
I think you might be kind of chill a little bit.
I won't drink anymore.
You're not gonna drink anymore? Promise?
I swear.
Did you finish your beer?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Do what? I decided I wanted to crack the rum open and put my supplies to good use. Delicious. Then Joe stopped me and said, dude, don't do that.
Want some?
Okay.
No, I'm drinking anymore.
Why?
Because they want to pay for it quick. Yeah.
And he kind of talked me out of it, and I ended up throwing it away. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Good job.
I can't believe you just made me do that.
I think he got on everybody's nerves, though. I don't think any of the girls were digging Slick Rick.
Have you ever been to California? Really? Have you? No. No! You should start playing strip bowling. I decided I wanted to try to get the party started.
He is such Really? Really?
Wow.
Wait, is that his underwear?
What are you doing?
He's gonna get kicked out for that.
She's like, dude, that's stupid. What are you doing? Get your pants back on.
Wow. Go get your pants back on.
I was not impressed with what Ricky was doing because I just think he looks like an idiot.
Kind of makes me feel embarrassed to be with him, really.
I think my parents take it very personally when someone breaks a rule. You can only imagine what the punishment's gonna be.
Coming up,
Who's gonna fess up?
it's judgment time.
I didn't drink, I swear.
Will Ricky face the facts?
Well, clearly you've not been truthful about this. So the kids came home from their night out bowling. They're home.
Hey.
And we just had everybody sit down just to follow up to see how things went.
So, how'd it go tonight?
It was good.
Good. It was good.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you guys stayed where you were supposed to be, did what you were supposed to do. No
Promise.
surprises. Nothing exciting. I knew something was up by the look on my kids' faces. After 19 years, I know when my kids are covering something. Katie, is there anything I should know?
Not about me.
Ricky, is there anything I should know?
None.
Who's gonna fess up? What's going on? Brittany,
Me.
you're the oldest of the bunch. You're most responsible. You're the adult here.
There was some drinking.
On whose part?
A male,
A male sitting on that couch?
possibly.
I didn't drink, I swear.
Look at me.
All right, I had one beer. It was just one.
I'm a little confused because we kind of established that it was a trust night. Let's keep in mind the rules of the house, even though you're not physically in the house.
Was there anything else other than the beer?
There's some nakedness. I'm sorry, what?
I decided to just take my pants off and play in my spandex.
I have to say I'm pretty disappointed. Is there anything else?
No.
Well, clearly you've not been truthful about this so far, so let me
I
ask,
think there was a little liquor, maybe.
what did you see?
I saw a bottle of liquor, and then I talked to Ricky about it, and I made him throw it away.
Well, Ricky, look at me when I'm talking to you. Look at me like a man. I can for sure tell you that your privileges are revoked as of right now immediately. No Xbox, no TV, for the rest of the endurance of your stay here. And what else we're gonna do, I'll let you know that in the morning.
Mom and Dad stay really calm, but then later, you know, you get it. You get your punishment.
I just wanted to say, can I say something real quick?
Yes,
I didn't know about the bottle.
you did?
Yeah.
Why didn't you speak up?
Because I didn't want to rat him out.
Well, did you drink?
No. I didn't drink at all.
But you wanted to?
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to.
I think Katie had a feeling of guilt and an urge to make things right.
You guys disperse. Get to your rooms.
Like, he's a pastor. I thought he'd forgive me. I guess he's not a priest I thought he was.
If he'd just come clean, then I would have approached this differently. But now that he's escalated it with a lie, there's got to be 2 punishments. So now tomorrow, we got to go find some physical tasks for him to do because he hates that. So that's what we're going to do.
Mr. McCuin told me we were going to the church, and the first thing that ran through my mind, wow, I already sandpapered it. What am I going to have to do this time?
You ever painted before, Ricky?
Yeah, I attempted at least.
Set that up.
He brought me here today just to paint alone as the punishment.
And when we go as close to the wall, just get right up against the baseboard. So why do you think that you decided to do what you did last night?
Just wanted to lighten the mood, I guess.
You think you accomplished it?
No.
Bring your stroke down a little further to blend your, see where that thin section is? There you go. All right, I got a couple things to do. I'm gonna let you just continue painting. Think about why you're doing it.
It's not fun at all, painting alone.
I'm not mad at Ricky. Disappointed. There's nothing more boring than watching paint dry. You got punished last night by removing the television, your internet privileges. Do you know what this is for today?
It's because I lied.
That's exactly it. Can we be assured in the future you're not gonna lie to me?
Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty much done lying.
It'll always get you. I see Steve McCuin and Ricky all over again. When I was a kid, I had talent and ability and could talk my way up just about anything. So you got to get a vision for where you're headed. When you leave here and I call you, I'd like to hear you say, I've cut out of my party lifestyle. I see greatness in you. You have innate qualities as a leader, but I would really like to see you become a great success in your personal life. I'm proud of my kids. And if they have a sense of center to know that as long as I tell the truth and as long as I'm fair, I won't burn any bridges. You think I've always been a straight-up guy all my life?
Maybe. I don't know. You're a pretty straight-up guy now.
No. I've lied. I've made mistakes. Why do you think I know this? Why do you think I read you so well? Why do you think I know a con when I see one? But the key is, don't lie. All right, let's check that wall one time.
I say we get out of here.
We'll get out of here. Yeah, let's do one more coat.
Over what?
Over the whole thing. And you're gonna be in good shape. But it'll go faster this time. It'll go faster.
Their family thrives on trust and relationship, and that's how I think they get along so well. I know I did something wrong and I broke the rule, and I actually feel bad about it. I hope I've earned Mr. McCuin's trust back. I definitely think I did my best to get it back, and I hope I got it back.
Tomorrow, everybody's gonna see what you did.
So right there and there?
Yeah. I think Ricky's making a turn When I asked him to resand this, it was like pulling teeth. But today, he jumped in and he did what I asked. Looks good. Let's take a break. I'm very encouraged by what I've seen today.
Coming up,
a couple letters for you.
Home truths for the teens.
I hope that I can get her trust back.
What you doing?
Watching TV.
Everybody left you all alone?
Yeah.
I didn't have a chance to devote some time with Katie. So I just decided to take this opportunity and sit down and see if I could talk to her. So, what do you think is going to happen when you leave?
I don't know.
Are you going to fall into that same trap again?
Probably. I think I got it from my dad. I just want to party. And obviously he did too. It's like an addiction. Party's an addiction.
No, party's a cover-up for dealing with, not dealing with your true feelings. Each time you do that, you crash harder.
I've had friends die. 5 people in the past 5 months that have died. 2 because of drug overdoses.
Sweetheart, you're a smart girl. And you got a lot of life ahead of you, and why?
I don't know.
I mean, are you going to get out and drink?
I try not to. It's just hard on all my friends, you know. Like, that's all they do.
Maybe you should look at some different friends.
I don't even know where to find friends that don't do that.
Well, do you like my kids?
Mm-hmm.
You think being around Brittany has helped you to see that you don't have to do all those other things too?
A lot. That's one thing that, like, I don't have to be. I could be sober and still have fun. That's why I love being with them, because they're so fun. I don't have to be, like, drunk or high. But I don't have any friends like that in Arizona.
I want to have a full life ahead of me, and I want to do things. You know, I want to go to college. I want to have a good job. I want to get married and have kids. I want to do all of that. And I know that if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm never going to have that.
If you want to find people who don't party, you don't go to parties. If you got to find some new friends and make some new friends. But you got to want to. I've only known you for a few days, but I love you like my daughter. And my heart hurts for you. It really does.
When Mr. McCuin told me that he loved me like his daughter, I was just like, yay. Like, it made me so happy because, you know, that's how I feel like he is my family now.
Will you promise me something?
What?
When you see your mom, I want you to ask her directly, please forgive me for disappointing you. Okay? I think you'll find she'll open up. I think you will. Katie, I think, opened up more in that one conversation that we had than probably she's opened up in a long time. But I think she's on the right road. Hey, man, got a couple letters for you. I think it meant something to him that he received those letters. He was processing emotions at that moment. I excused myself to give Ricky a little time. It's a letter from your mom, I think.
I could tell that writing.
See you later.
Okay. Dear Katie, I want you to know I will always be there to listen and to encourage you no matter what. I sincerely hope your experience with this new family has really opened your eyes as to how families should work together with honesty, respect, and unselfishness. You're an amazing, wonderful, beautiful masterpiece, and I've been blessed to have you in my life. I hope that I can get her trust back. And this, that I can prove to her that I can. 'Cause she's not really. I don't think she thinks I can.
Dear Ricky, you are so bright and have so many opportunities. Do not waste the potential you have. I expect a lot from you. It feels good that they're thinking about me. I know they care about me.
Hey, man, how'd the letters go?
Good. This experience has really opened my eyes to what I need to do to change in order to get where I want to be in life.
I hope you learn self-discipline, that all you want in life doesn't always come easy. You do, underline twice, need to work for it. It sounds like you got a good family. You're 18.
Exactly.
And you know what the problem is there?
I have to make the boundaries.
You have to make the boundaries. The letter from his mom was a cry and a plea. Son, please do what you know is right. It was special to him.
Coming up, Steve springs a surprise.
What?
And so does Ricky.
This is for you.
Hey, Ricky! Come downstairs a little bit, let's talk. I would like to hope that Ricky and Katie learned overall this week that family still works and that unconditional love can solve any problem. We've enjoyed you being here, and I know we've established some friendship for a lifetime.
To prove that I'm gonna change, it's my fake ID.
Is this how you procured what you procured the other night?
Yeah.
When Ricky laid that fake ID on the table without me asking for it, it let me know that Ricky was crossing a line because that fake ID meant something to him. I'm glad to see you make that step, man.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's totally unexpected.
Just realized without it, I think I can make a bigger step towards who I want to be.
But one of the things I want to tell you today is your mom's coming to pick you up. Yeah. Yeah. She's coming in to pick you up, and so we're going to get to meet her. And I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Proud of you, bud.
We're not doing handshakes anymore, we're doing hugs. God, we're doing hugs.
I get one too.
I love you guys.
Love you too, man.
I'm so glad you came.
I just felt really sad that this time is over.
We're really glad that you came. We're glad that you came to be with us for this week. And
I'm glad to.
when you go back home, you're going to fly back home with your mom.
What?
Yeah. And she will be here in the next 30 minutes or so.
What?
To pick you up.
I had no idea that she would ever be coming here. That was a surprise.
When you guys leave here today, there can be a new beginning.
I was anxious and nervous and happy and sad that I was going home all at the same time.
You know, I'm hoping she comes back with a different perspective in her life.
Are you gonna cry? Why are you gonna cry? Don't cry. My mom was really excited to see me. She started crying immediately, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Katie, what do you feel like you're going to leave here with and take back home that you can make work?
Trust.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna try and stop partying as much.
Do you really mean that?
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that will definitely get you back my trust.
Will you forgive me, please?
Yes, Katie, I will forgive you. I definitely will. I'm proud of you.
You know, I've known her for a week here, and you've known her for 16 years. I think she's an incredible person. She's got greatness in her.
I can see that she's making a step in the right direction, and she's really trying, and I can see that.
I'm really serious about changing things to my mom. I want to make things better, so I think it's going to be good.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye. I feel like God has given Katie a second chance, and I feel like God has given her mother a second hope.
Well, I do hope that maybe Ricky has learned a little bit more responsibility and self-discipline. Maybe grown up a little bit.
What's up?
I missed you so much.
I gave my mom a hug, and my mom actually got really emotional. It was quite interesting.
The main thing I'm concerned about are the areas that just lay off the booze.
Yeah.
Get yourself straight.
I have struggled with you partying. I have.
Tell her the biggest step that you made today that nobody had to ask you to do it.
Unprompted, I decided to give them my fake ID.
That's amazing.
You're just gonna make one more step here, aren't you?
Oh.
I wanted you to do that.
Because this signifies you're cutting ties with this the rest of your life.
Period.
This is for you.
Good.
And you guys.
You have to do it for yourself, though,
Do it
too.
and it's for myself.
There you go. Good job.
Thank you very much.
I actually learned a lot about communication, so that's gonna be good for us and me and Dad. And I definitely think I came in here being the slick Rick, and now I'm leaving as Ricky Zona. Don't cry.
Totally.
God.
I am very happy that Ricky had this experience. I hope he takes what he's learned this week and uses it.
I'll get to the car. I definitely think him living here for a week will open his eyes a lot. Also, I think he'll always be in touch with our family. We can help him out a lot.
I felt really sad. They've done a lot for me. I loved them all. And it was really emotional for me.
I love you guys.
Ricky
really had tears in his eyes. He really did.
I try my hardest.
I know.
See you later.
The experience with having Ricky and Katie in our home confirms to me that there is an opportunity out there for teenagers and kids that are just like Ricky and Katie to find answers to their problems and to go home and make a better life.